a pet's referred to you, or the owner comes in and their pet's been diagnosed with osteoarthritis, where are you starting? You doing your own workup and finding, because like you already kind of mentioned about the compensatory
Yes.
discomfort and referred pain.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to start from scratch.
Yes. So definitely. So always starting with a good history, and I joke, but it's really not a joke. We don't want to tell stories from pictures. So if radiographs or x-rays have been taken and we know that the dog has this and that and all of that other stuff, that may not fit what is really going on.
Yeah.
So I always look at a history of what they have been doing and maybe what they've stopped doing. Any changes in the past 6 months, we do a functional pain scale. So how would the owners rate their function? Has their activity been decreased or anything like that? And you're thinking about chronic pain when people, dogs, other animals, when they've been in pain for over 2.5, 3 months, there's been a change in the nervous system. So, asking about when this started. And once I have a good history, really start with just observing the animal. So watching them do functional movements, such as, just walking around, sitting, standing. Are they comfortable? I always like to see a dog be able to stand for 10 seconds. No matter if they're 8 weeks of age or 18, can they stand squarely or evenly for 10 seconds? And, is there any compensation? Are they shifting their weight? Or maybe they don't have the strength, to do that.
Yeah.
So once that's, have a little bit of an idea, I'll do a formal gait analysis, which on a dynamic gait system, that'll determine how much weight they're putting on each limb, their stride length, their step length, if they're shuffling or anything like that. And of course, a visual. So we're, seeing and all of that. And then begin with a hands-on approach. So going through determining if there's any areas of discomfort and like kind of just a body scan. So it's amazing sometimes, what can be missed.
I think, and because you have all the time as well, as well as all the experience.
Right. So is there
anything else going
on?
So important to get a baseline, isn't it, before you start anything?
Exactly. And then looking at their range of motion. So functionally, we know what they can do, but how much motion do they have? Where are they lacking? Or are they compensating? And, certainly looking at if there's pain or discomfort anywhere. And, really, the initial visit, my goal is always that multimodal approach. So if we can make them feel better. So I always tell owners our goal is going to be to get them to feel better. And then we can apply it with helping with increased range of motion and strength. Because if we don't have that on board, if we don't get rid of the pain or inflammation, we're not going to get them